guns, Legos, bricks and toys.
Alright, toy fans. So we are here with another quick build. So this is one of those, man, I've had this on the shelf forever, and I initially got it, so I was like, I'm going to use parts of this for the bay. I haven't been able to go back to the bay in a while, just for space and things like that, which over the summer, one of my big goals is to get in here, probably take a couple weeks off, move some things, fix some things, store some things, fix the closet, that sort of stuff, so I can start opening up this table and start working on my bay. So this was one of those I picked up for the bay, and it's SpongeBob. SpongeBob's fun. This is, of course, Snap and Switch. It's 97 pieces. This is the Goo Lagoon. This was one that I hadn't actually seen before. Felt like it was kind of new, but, you know, I'm pretty sure it has been out for a while. This is from Well Played. You can find these at Five Below. Surfs Up, Catch a Wave at Bikini Bottom's premier beach top, Goo Lagoon. So we get, of course, a SpongeBob. We get some waves. We get the Goo Lagoon. We get some cool stuff in there. I believe it has stickers. Let's open this bad boy up. 97 pieces. This shouldn't take us very long, to be quite honest. So I have a feeling it's going to be a very, very quick build. Woo! So we do get stickers. It's the type that's printed. It looks like it's got like the kind of see-through clear acrylic. And yeah, so we'll start with SpongeBob here. We'll put him together. I liked, like, this is one that I was looking at. I was like, I don't have a SpongeBob minifig per se. I've got the pirate one from the Flying Dutchman. But this one I was like, I really kind of want that one because it is him with his swim trunks. So I was like, that's kind of cool. Alright, so we're going to put that here. We're going to put his legs up here. Boom. Kind of get everything all lined up in there. Hey. Or however he sounds. Now, articulation on these are a little wackadoodle in that they, their legs don't really bend. You do have articulation at the feet, so you can switch the feet around, but that's about it. So, but they do have the anti-studs on the bottom of the feet. You do get a set of eyes that kind of snap into place. Boom, there we go. And it looks like we're getting an extra arm. So if I have an arm missing, I can always fix it down the road. So the arms themselves are on ball joints. So let's shove the arm in. So each shoulder and each hand is the exact same. So I don't think it matters what is what. Okay, so 1 and 2. I'll pop that one in there. I'll go ahead and do the extra arm just so I don't lose the parts. Boom and boom. But we'll set off to the side. So pop that hand in there. Boom. There we go. And there's the ball jointing. Now, it doesn't sink down entirely, but that's one of our minifigs. It's about they're a little bit smaller than a standard Lego minifig, but in SpongeBob's case, that's what I would expect. He's small. All right, let's go ahead and open these up. We'll build our Goo Lagoon. Yeah. And then we'll look at some more stuff later on. So we're gonna build our Goo Lagoon. All right. We got big plates and all this stuff. Let's put SpongeBob right over there. All right. So we got some tans and let's see. It's actually surprisingly enough, this is not a surfboard. It's a snowboard, but what do you know, right? So we've got this. It is a 6x8, and it looks like we have a 1x2, and then a 1x1. So we're starting out, it looks like, already on the wave. And then we need a 1x2 tile, a 1x2 L plate, 2x2 tile in dark blue, and then a 1x1 brick, Looks like that's going to go 4 down. We need 2 of these L plates, don't we? Yeah, we do. So we got 1 that goes here, and 1 that goes here. And this is going to go right here on the end. This is going to go up on top. And now we need 1, 2 of these 1x1s, another of the 1x2 bricks, and 2 of these 1x2 slopes here. So it looks like we got 1 going here and 1 going here. We're going to be putting the tiles on top, 1 and 2, and then we're going to be sanctioning that off there because I have a feeling we're building our waves up and over. So that's what we got going on. All right, let's see. So 4, we need this, and we do have some Technic pins. Okay, I kind of wonder if we're gonna have like some kind of surf thing here, like a little play feature, which would be nice. I'm always down for play features, to be quite honest. That was not something I saw in the directions, so that actually kind of makes me happy to see that. Now these are really, their Technic pins are really tight. Okay, a 1x2 jumper plate, a 2x2 jumper plate, and a 2x3, a 1x2 with bar, and then a 1x2 tile. Okay, so let's put this here with our tile, and then we've got our plate with a jumper, another jumper, and that goes right here on the end. Ooh. That is extraordinarily tight. Let me see if I can turn them around, if maybe that'll make things a little bit better. If not, I might have to see if I got any other pins. Maybe I've got some looser ones. Okay, now this looks like it's supposed to fit right onto here, right? Yeah, so it goes right here, so that way we've got this kind of pop mechanism there. It's kind of cool. Okay, now we need 1, 2, 1 more of these, and then 2 of these slopes here, 1 and 2. And we're going to be putting, yes, we're leaving that part blank. That seems a little odd, but again, what do I know? Yeah, there's a part of me that's like, I wouldn't have left that odd, because that, or left that open right there, because that becomes a little bit of a weird sort of, things could get trapped there, it could get caught. It's nothing's lining up the bricks in the way that we would think. Like some of that'd be like, yeah, I'm not so sure about that. All right, so now we need 1, 2 of these, 2 of these clear slope pieces, and then a 1x2. And it looks like we're going to be putting this over the top. 1 and 2, putting our little wave things on the end. So we got some clear waves where the water's breaking. That's supposed to go right up here. Okay, it's not bad. 2 of these and 2 1x2s. So it's like this is supposed to go right in here, fit up to there. Now, interestingly enough, they're not putting any bricks in there that would help solidify that. So it's all just kind of, it's very loose. Loosey-goosey. Alright, so we got 2 of these. 1, 2, and then 2 more of these little clear pieces. So like I said, this is trucking along. This is Not very difficult build, which can be kind of fun. And I have a feeling that when we're done, it'll make a cute little, like, if you, let's say, like, for me, I'm going to figure out a way to integrate it into existing stuff that I have to build up my little harbor area. Because, I mean, for me, I love the beach. I love Texas beaches quite a bit. If it's one of those, if I ever get to retire and move, there's, I think, Port Arthur or Surfside. Those are some of the places that we've been looking at that we would love to move to, because I like the beach, man. That's definitely something I would want to go and live at the beach. All right, so we got 1 and 2, and then we're going to be putting these down. So we are making some color pattern here where we got the light blue, dark blue, light blue, dark blue. And because we put one plate in there that moves one size, we do get some variations in our waves, which is kind of cool. Okay. And now it looks like, so 14. It's going to go that way. And we're going 2 studs over, so I think we're doing it right there. And then we got 1 and 2. I like these. They're 1x2s, but they're half rounds. It's kind of cool. And it's got kind of a bit of a waves moving up on the sand vibe. And then this is supposed to fit onto here. Oh, let's see, and that goes right here. I wasn't supposed to put it on, but I did it anyways. I am in so much trouble. Now I'm putting, so they always have, and it's so weird, they'll choose one brick and they will put like all their info on the outside of it. So I know that there's one sticker. It's going to go over 2 bricks, which kind of, it breaks my rule. However, I am going to say that I'm fine with that because I'm going to put the sticker over the top of it. And then we'll trim the sticker up and do all that stuff because I don't like it to be like as one thing. I don't want to necessarily see it. Okay. So we've got 1, 2. So we're going to put these on here. 1 and 2. And then got 1 that goes right here. 1 that goes right here. And this is like a weight set. It'd have been cool if we'd gotten like a muscular fish minifig to go with this, or another part of the beach that we could attach this to, so it's like we got SpongeBob and like one of the muscle fish, you know, sort of things. I think that would have been kind of cool to have. But I wanted to say, like, I've got, out of all the sets I have, I've got Sandy, Mr. Krabs. I think I might have a Squidward. I know I've got the pirate SpongeBob. I'm gonna push that in just like that. So there's not a lot of room on this weight set. So that weight set has kind of become just a little decorative piece. Probably should have moved that in and done a smaller weight set or a longer bar. Just in my opinion. Because I know we're all about my opinion. Alright, so we've got this tile goes here. 1 and 2. And now we're building this chair over here. Got SpongeBob. Got that. We're going to move him kind of like this. And I think we'll go ahead and put him on this right here. Yeah, that doesn't work quite so well. Alright, well, let's move that off there. Let's put the board on and we'll try it kind of again. So it seems to work on its own. I think it's a SpongeBob that's making it kind of stick because of his size. Okay, so we'll look at that in a minute. That's killing me, Smalls. We'll put the surfboard on there. We'll put it like that, and we'll kind of move on for a minute. We'll look at some other things. Okay, so we've got this seat over here. So 1 and 2. Looks like all these parts right here. Alright, so it looks like white with a 1x2 plate with clip. A 1x2 plate. We'll put a tile on top. We've got this snaps to here with this, so we've got this kind of just generic chair. And that's supposed to fit right onto here. We've got our surfboard down, and then we've got our umbrella. Now, let's go ahead and let's do our logos and labels and stuff. So it looks like this one is supposed to fit right in here. Now this would have been probably a more prominent thing to do. It had made more sense to do this early on instead of after the fact. And I say that because sometimes once things are put together, it's very hard to get some things changed, you know. This is gonna go here on the top of this umbrella. And then we'll go ahead and pop this one off too. Then we'll do our sign as our last one. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to pop it's kind of hard because I've already got this. There you go. It's like I've already got this sticker on my brick separator, so it's like I can't really do another piece. But I'm going to set it there. Go ahead and we'll push that down. And then we'll swing around. We'll do this. These sorts of stickers that are like the round stickers that go onto things, these are an absolute pain to work with. And it's like one of those, it's like it looks okay. I'll probably end up peeling that entire thing off, probably throwing it away, and just using the umbrella as it is pink, because that you get a lot of these like kind of wrinkles in there, and it can be highly unsightly. I don't like it too much. But alright, so we'll put the umbrella over here. We've got to move SpongeBob again because he doesn't want to fit. We'll put him right here with the weight set. There we go. And then our last piece over here is actually our, let's see if I can put that on his head. Nope. Okay. Is our Goo Lagoon. Now, I might actually keep this sign as is. For my little Texas coastal town, because it fits. It absolutely fits. I think I named it Jellyfish Bay or something. And I did that because of Port Arthur. So we went to Rockport. We went to Rockport last year. Absolutely loved it. And because I have family that hails from Corpus Christi. It's right next door. There you go. And so first night out, we get stung by a bunch of jellyfish. And I was like, yep, well, there you go. Like, it's welcome to the ocean, right? And for me, I was kind of used to it because when I was scuba diving a lot, especially in the Gulf, and down in Caribbean waters, not so much Caribbean, but in the Gulf, there's a lot of like sea wasps, little jellies, man of wars, things like that. So I've been stung quite a bit. Absolutely quite a bit. All right, so this is our little thing here. We've got this surfboard thing. This is super tight. That in order for this to work, it's gonna have to be replaced. Because at this point, if we put SpongeBob on there, because of the way this sets, we get about that much movement, and then it breaks. So there's some things in this. It's like there's some stuff I like. Definitely worth, building out of. It was only $6, but if I was to keep it as a set, there's quite a bit here I think I would change. And yeah, one of the main things, that sticker is just, for me, it's unsightly. Super, super unsightly. All right, hey, well, listen, I will be on tomorrow. I'm doing the live stream as normal. We'll be doing, I think, Bag 2 of our Mold King F1 Series 1/12 scale car. So be sure to show up there tomorrow at 11. Other than that, listen, if you are, I go on every Saturday, by the way. If you're enjoying this, be sure to like this. Let YouTube know that you're liking what I'm making. Comment down below. Would you get this set? What do you think about it? Do you think it's a cool set? It's only $6, but I think it's cute. It's fun. I think it works out. If you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications to be alerted. Anything comes from me to you. Comment again. I love chatting with you all. Let me know. Do you have any of these sets? Which ones do you have? Which ones do you like? Which ones do you think are not worth it? Not bad on the price. I'll give them that. It's definitely worthwhile on the price. As far as that, if you want to help out the channel, you can go to the bio down below. Hit some of those links. Get something out of the shop. I get a small commission, very small, but those things add up over time, and it might help me get another set down the road so I can review more things for you without it costing me too much. Okay. Hey, I thank you all for showing up. I really do. I appreciate it. You have no idea. Those views and stuff, they mean a lot to me, and it lets me know that I'm doing something good for you and for the AFOL community. And I'm hoping that me building these, reviewing these, kind of helps you figure out if these sets are worth it or not. Okay, and that's my goal, so I'm hoping I'm meeting it. Hey, I thank you all for showing up. I love you all. Jesus loves you more. There's nothing you can do about it. Good luck with the build. Happy brick hunting.